All right, Pisces, welcome to your weekly horoscope from March 1st through the 7th. My name is Athen. So, welcome to March. This is a brand new month, very powerful in the astrology, very powerful week. And in this sense, involving your first house. You guys have all this activity in your first house. Uranus transiting your first house of Pisces, creating these changes and transformations in who you are, you being yourself, you expressing yourself. And all of that is being integrated with what you're doing on the public level with Jupiter, with Pluto transiting your 10th house of public, career, anything in that service-oriented or big picture perspective. So that's been the ongoing theme. See, Uranus and Pluto, they've been squaring up to each other for the past 3 years. They have their final aspect this month, next week actually, of this whole energy. So it's final integration time, and this week leading into it, there's a lot of enjoyment, a lot of opportunities, a lot of optimism that can be had when we're open to releasing the old energies. And for you, it's a lot to do with self, right? The first house, your goals, your ambitions, your drives, because you're changing a lot of your goals, your ambitions, what you want, and what you thought you wanted, and all these types of things. And so the more you do that, you're going to find more and more of these opportunities. You're going to be more consciously aware of them, I should say. So right on the beginning of the week, Sunday, we have Venus going over that South Node in your first house. So you guys, first of all, Venus in the first, I think you can be enjoying your relationships, first of all, enjoying yourself, enjoying your, how you look, your self-image, your goals, your ambitions. And so I think what's can happen here Sunday, Monday is you'll realize that there's perhaps some old goals and ambitions and things you once thought you enjoyed in life that you no longer enjoy. And just be open to letting go of some of those old things, because this is South Node in your first house, which means just old things relating to self, about yourself from either earlier in life or past life. Be willing to let them go, and I think that's going to free up a lot of this Venusian energy, which will help you channel it in towards your life path, which for you this year, your life path is about developing your relationships. You may or may not be feeling this personally, depending on your chart, but your North Node is transiting your 7th house, which isn't a personal planet, but it's an opening, a gateway. And so there's these opportunities here with your relationships to develop them. And that's what's happening, is you're changing, and it's changing your relationships, and there's this what would you say, enjoyment to be had through letting some of these old things go and then channeling this enjoyment of the new, like you're starting to realize what you really enjoy are these new enjoyments. And then I think it's relationship related. I think you can share that with others. So that's a start here, Sunday and Monday. Then we have Mercury opposite up to Jupiter, sextiling up to Uranus of that first house. So Jupiter is playing a very, very powerful role this month, and it's very optimistic, very expansive, as Jupiter always is, and it's coming from your 5th house of self-expression. So towards the second half of last year, you guys had Jupiter in your 5th direct, and so this was about opportunities for you to express yourself, to create entrepreneurship, romance, all these types of 5th house things, whatever it is for you personally. And so that's been creating positive energy towards all these shifts and changes. And you're going to see that maybe not outwardly this week because Jupiter is retrograde, but inwardly. See the self-expression, see the enjoyment, zest for life, all this stuff that's so important that you have this abundance of when you express and when you just create and enjoy and have fun. And so that is, it's a week of having fun big time. And so that positive energy there is supporting you. So see those opportunities there with Jupiter turning up to that Uranus also. But in sense of this whole Mercury opposition thing, you guys recently learned a lot about your visions, your ideals, your community, your role in the community or groups with Mercury transiting that 11th house for the past many weeks. Always been retrograde there. And so this is about what puts a smile on other people's faces. So the 5th house is what puts a smile on your face. 11th is other people's faces. So it's your enjoyment, other people's enjoyment. So balancing these two things, right? And balancing self with other, that's a big emblem. And I think that's going to be a good start of the week. But in either case, I think you're feeling quite optimistic about all these things with that Jupiter energy. So that's good. Just keep it nice and grounded there with what you learned. Now on Tuesday, Jupiter trines up to Uranus. Okay, we talked about that. Definitely opportunities with self and transformations and changes with who you are, being yourself, excitement, opportunities to be yourself, opportunities with your relationships as well to further along your North Node life path direction. So that's very nice. And let's see, Wednesday, Venus goes over Uranus in the 1st house. There's changes. You guys are changing. Your values are changing. What you enjoy. Your relationships are changing. Very powerful stuff. And then just integrating that with the 10th house of whatever you're doing on this public level with the transformation. You guys' public image is kind of just restructuring, or your career is restructuring, changing that part of your life. And so you want to allow that change because it's getting stronger and stronger with every time you rebuild it, you see. So integrating that with what's changing with you. But there's opportunities this week. Venus trining up to Jupiter. Opportunities with relationships with self. All right, we think we talked about that. Mars is going over the South Node. All right, Mars over the South Node is old ideas in terms of your drives and ambitions, in terms of your energy, what you once thought you were motivated by. So related to you. You guys have Mars in your first house. So you guys have this drive and this ambition to step into. The sun's still in your 12th, so there's this importance of rest and relaxation going with the flow. But man, all this energy in your first house and Mars there, energy available for you to pursue your goals. And I think what's happening is just these old goals and those old visions are just being released. So let them go. And that's going to help free up that Mars energy and create more of that motivation for you. Full moon taking place in your 6th house of Leo. Another fun, passionate energy here with the full moon in Leo for all of us. Sextiling out to Pluto. Positive energies towards your work. Could be nice for your work, actually, in particular, but in general, it's regarding your day-to-day activities. A high time here with your self-improvement and anything you're improving, and maybe your craft at work, or routine and things like this. But a high time here if you guys have been putting in energy with that for the past 6 months, seeing the abundance there and just see it. That's what the sun is being aware of the culmination of that part of your life and learn from it. And that's again supporting you in a lot of these shifts and changes. Now, over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, that sun in your 12th goes over Chiron. So I think you guys are healing through dream space, behind the scenes, through spirituality, compassion, being in the present moment. And with the sun going over Chiron, that's illuminating your unconscious right now at the moment, which is really nice. Good intuition for you guys. And I think just enjoying relaxation and the subtler things in life. And just having that presence and peace over the weekend, you'll feel very healed about that. And just be open to healing, be open to revitalizing and learning more about yourself. All right, Pisces, have a fantastic week. Please comment below if you'd like to share with the community how you're experiencing these energies. And I'll talk to you all next week. Please get in touch if you'd like me to look at your personal chart. All right, take care. Bye-bye.